All right, welcome to a tool review. Today, we're going to check this out. It's a wet sandblasting kit from Valley Industries. Let's find out if it's worth purchasing. All right, there you have it. That's the Valley Industries wet sandblast kit. There in that picture, there is the contents of the kit. So the whole point of this is a dustless sandblasting. Sandblasting can be very, very bad on your lungs. I don't think it's as good as like a professional air equipped sandblasting kit, but hopefully for DIY guys like us and whoever's watching this, this is what will work for small projects. What we're using it on is the frame for the Pajero. So yeah, basically this works on Bernoulli's principle. I'll pop that up on the screen so you can see what Bernoulli's principle actually is, because there's no way I'm going to be able to say what it is. But yeah, the sand comes through this tube, through the pickup tube and the hose. High pressure water goes over top of it, and out the end comes high pressure water and sandblasting grit. And basically you can then sandblast whatever metal piece you're working on. So hopefully it works. We've tried this once already, but the main issue we're having is with the sand. So I'll show you what we use first. This is Mastercraft Blasting Abrasive. Picked it up at Canadian Tire, $50 a bag. So it's very expensive stuff. And what we found is it worked, but it only works in kind of clumps. There'll be a section of blasting material that will all of a sudden come out, but it won't constantly pick it up. And we went through a bag within maybe 10, 12 minutes. So we looked it up. Some guys use something like this, play sand. Basically, this is sand that you use for your sandbox. We have an issue with that the sand is too wet. This might have been stored outdoors before we picked it up, and it's not kiln dried or anything like that. So the sand is too wet, which then clogs up our hose in the pickup tube. So I've gone to this. This is $17 a bag. It's a 2030 grit sandblasting material. So this is what sandblasters actually use. And we're hoping that this is going to be what's best for this wet sandblasting kit to pick up and produce a constant abrasive coming out of the end of the nozzle. I'll get this all set up and we'll give it a test run, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. Okay, so I got it all set up. It's on the end of the pressure washer wand. See it there? Just quick connect. A lot of pressure washer wands have a quick connect for their nozzles, so works the same way. And then yeah, the white plastic tube runs to this bucket, and I got the pickup tube in there full of sand. Should keep it dry, which is one of the big issues we had in the first place. So then hooked up to our pressure washer. This is a good pressure washer, 3000 psi, so you want that high pressure to make this work real well. So I'll get this fired up, start sandblasting. Hopefully it works. All right, so there's the results. It did a decent job getting rid of the major surface rust. You can see those darker brown spots, pretty thick surface rust. It does a good job of getting rid of that. You can see because it's used water, or using water for the wet sandblasting system, that the bare metal is already starting to rust. That's why it's turning brown. But we can deal with that easy enough with wire wheels. And the wet sandblasting kit works. I wouldn't say it's amazing. If I had to give a rating, it would be probably 6 out of 10. I'm going to use it again. It's worth having around. The results aren't amazing, but better than not having it. It would suck to have to do all that surface rust with wire wheels or grinders. We got quoted $1,000 to do the frame, and then we have to transport it there too. So, you know, it is a lot cheaper. We'll be using it again, cut off some more pieces on this frame, and we'll bring the frame back out, do the underside, and get rid of the rest of that surface rust, make it really clean. We're going to be welding a roll cage and stuff onto this thing. Pick them up on Amazon. That's where we bought ours from. I didn't purchase it, so I'm not 100% sure what the price is, but I wouldn't spend more than, $60, $70 on something like this. But you have it, you hook it up to your pressure washer, and you get a sandblaster. So definitely worth having. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the rest of this build, you can see the body sitting there. Episode 1 is out. I'll post a link to it right now, and check out our other videos. We'll do some more tool reviews and let you know what we think of different products. Have a good one.